All right, well, here we are, WCFC. Nick, the Worm Pendelton, taking on Tony, the Strangler Strader. Nick, 6 foot tall, 205 pounds, fighting out of Elite Performance. Tony Strader, 6'4", 245 pounds, training out of Midvale Mayhem with a record of 5-2. Tony, the more experienced fighter, but Nick, fast, quick, ready to rock.
Time now to begin the evening of fights in the WCFC World Championship Full Contact. And we waste no time in getting to the big boys. Time for the heavyweights in this battle of the bouncers. Introducing first, entering the cage and fighting from the red side. He is a mixed martial artist, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in at fight time at 244.5 pounds. His record, 5 wins with 2 losses. Training at Midvale Mayhem and fighting out of Midvale, Utah. Come on, Raymond and Center. It's Tony, the Strangler Strader.
All right, well, here comes big Tony Strader. All right, and here comes big Tony Strader. You see they're training out of Midvale Mayhem. The guys in his corners, pretty mean characters themselves. Jeff No Mercy Moody, and that guy's a brick house, man. Solid, tough, and says, look, Tony Strader is the real deal. This guy is getting bigger and better every single time he fights. We can't find anyone in the gym to hang with this guy.
Yeah, Tony Strader wrestled in high school at Cypress High School, but now he's training with stand-up guys. Drew Ellisor, Drew Crew, won a fight 2 weeks ago by rear naked choke. A great striker, you know, here in Utah. And of course, Jeff Moody. That guy is as tall laying down as he is standing up. That guy's thick.
His opponent tonight will fight from the black side of the cage. He brings a perfect young 1-0 record with him into the WCFC tonight. Stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 210 ready pounds. He is training with Elite Performance and fighting out of Salt Lake City. Make him feel welcome tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Nick, the Worm Pendelton.
Okay. All right, Nicolas, the Worm Pendelton. This guy training at Jeremy Horn's Elite Performance. Only one fight in the cage, but this guy knocked his opponent out in the first round. He's had a little bit of a layoff, but said, I'm training, I feel good. Listen, started fighting at 330 pounds, now down to 220.
No question about it. A testament to training at Jeremy Horn's Elite Performance and CrossFit. He's lost over 100 pounds in a year training for MMA. He wants this fight. He wants to avenge the loss of his training partner, Sika. He feels that he's a better fighter than Tony, that he can outstrike him, and he's going to prove it tonight, promising the knockout.
Well, he's got some good guys working his corner. He's got Dustin the Demon Collins and Sean, the real OC O'Connell. And you see on the Nicolas, the Worm Pendleton's face, he is amped up and ready to go.
All business.
3 5-minute rounds.
All right, there you see Tony, the Strangler Strader, record of 5-2, height 6'4". This is a big boy. Once again, he started fighting at 300 pounds as well. Dave Celia said is your third man in the cage, and he's going to get this thing started for you at home and here sitting cage side.
You could not fit a piece of paper in between this stare down right now. Dude, these guys are more or less kissing. They are ready to bring it on.
Well, I don't know how long this fight's going to last, but by the looks of things, it's going to be over fast. Nick Pendelton is ready to go, man, and big Tony Strader, great gym, training with a good group of guys. He's ready to bang. Dave Celia said his ref probably over 2,000 matches. This guy's a pro in the sport.
No question about it. One of the best referees, most experienced around, and one hell of a guy.
We just went for our camera guys to get set. And I believe we're set. Here we go. We're getting ready to rock. These guys don't want to wait 1 second longer, Steve. Let's get it on.
I always love it when there's a good stare down like that, but then a touch of the gloves to show that they're gentlemen.
You see Nick throwing that straight left out there, and he catches Tony with the big shot. Big shot!
The mouthpiece.
He knocked his mouthpiece out of his head, knocks him to the ground, standing over top of it.
You know you're landing good strikes when you knock your opponent's mouthpiece out. Tony looked to land a good knee, but now he's got top position.
Well, you see right there that he knocked him down with that punch, and now he's in side control here, side mount, working to a set-out position here. He's got one underhook. Now this is where he wants to be. He wants to be able to take his hand, put it on his face, push him down, and elbow him. He's in total control here.
Well, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little surprised to see Nick on top. Tony being the bigger guy, I would have thought that he'd be on top, but Nick knocked him down, Tony slipped going for the knee, and Nick's in good position.
Well, you see Tony Strader there doing a pretty good job working to pull Nick inside of his guard. And if he's able to do that, being as big as he is, he could really hold him in, keep him close. That's what he wants. Nick needs to separate and land those solid strikes. We saw him throw those solid punches. Let's see what he can do from this top position. He needs to wiggle out and mount this thing.
Well, and just to let you know how fast Nick's first fight went, this fight is already longer than his first MMA fight.
We're going to stand him up. We're going to wipe the mouthpiece off here. And we thought that was Tony Strader's mouthpiece that went flying, but I guess it was Nick Pendelton's.
Yeah, and you see a little cut on the eyebrow of Tony Strader's left eye. Let's see if Nick can open that up.
Big jockeying position. Oh, and a big kick and a slip by Tony Strader, but he's right back up on his feet. And Nick says, nah, buddy, that hit me right here in these six-pack abs.
Really? Oh!
Nick Pendleton taking a solid right to the chin. Tony Strader backs him up against the cage, has him in the clinch, and now he's going to work these knees.
Oh, those are big knees to the body. You can see that Tony Strader has some experience, using that plummet. You see Nick digging for the double underhooks.
Well, Tony's doing a pretty good job of keeping Nick pressed up against the cage. He's got double underhook. He's catching a breather right here. He just threw a flurry of 5 or 6 punches, and when you're the bigger guy, those punches count.
No question about it. It's going to be interesting to see if Tony uses some of his wrestling and looks to, take the fight to the ground and work some of his ground and pound, since Nick's already worked some ground and pound.
Well, you see Dave Celia said Dave does not like it when there's no action. He's going to tell these guys, get after it. And a big left knee by Tony Strader made it to the head of Nick Pendleton, and you hear Dave, keep it clean, let's separate, let's keep this thing going.
Yeah, for a heavyweight, that was a great knee, really flexible. Tony just looking to counter. Oh! What is the counter? To a kick? It's a right straight.
Well, he caught the kick and threw the right straight. It caught him right on the button, knocked him to the canvas. Now, once again, he's sitting inside his guard. With just about 2 minutes left on the clock. These guys have traded position many times.
I'm really impressed with the chin of both of these guys. Both of these guys are demonstrating that they can take a punch. Nick inside of the guard of Tony Strader, trying to work some elbows.
Well, you see Big Nick Pendleton punching over the top of those and landing those shots, and Nick says, get up, sucker, get up.
He's got his stinky face on, too.
Well, it looks like Tony may be sucking just a little bit of pond water. Throwing that left hook, looking for that solid uppercut. And Nick's doing a pretty good job of throwing those straights and backing out.
Yeah, Tony is really looking to counter that first punch and throw the left hook. Big knee from Tony.
Well, he's got to be careful, because this is how we saw Nick Rossborough get knocked out by Jordan Smith. He had the clinch, wasn't protecting his chin. He came over the top and caught him. And a nice knee by Tony Strader, by Nick Pendleton, and followed by one by Tony Strader.
Oh, you can see the right eye of Tony is swelling up. He took a big punch.
We got about 1 minute left on the clock here, and are these guys just going to stand and bang it out?
Oh my gosh! Somebody's got to be going down. Wow!
Trading shots left and right, back and forth. You see that Tony Strader working the clinch, and Nick Pendleton punching over the top.
Oh, and he's going down!
Punches. And that's the fight.
Wow!
And that's the fight.
What a way to start the night.
Well, we knew that was going to happen here at the WCFC. The matchmaking is superior.